Alafia, aho, ase, namaste, and blessings to all. Welcome to Shadow of Wolves. Today I'm going to present more time with you guys. Be kind, be brave. I'm going to explain in charging any statues that you have coming in. Today we will talk about any statues or any spirits that we walk with. My previous video spoke about energies that come to the house in terms of items. Okay, we will go into human energy as well as spiritual energy. But I prefer to have a longer video. So I will be using more of my YouTube platform. But please beware of scammers, as someone has copied my, they have said that they were Shadow of Wolves 777 and that they lost their YouTube password. So be careful of scammers. Once again, and TikTok, for that particular channel, they did copy and paste my picture, and you must be careful. People come to me when you want to know anything about a reading, or you want to have a reading, or you want to have certain things done. Please refer to my description in the bottom of this link and channel. It's a lot easier, and I always will give readings, and any cleansings I do, whatever I do, is face to face, unless it's spiritual work for a particular job behind closed doors for someone or something. So know that my readings, you will hear my voice on speakerphone if that's what you prefer, or you will see my face and I will be FaceTiming you on video call, on WhatsApp, Duo, Zoom, FaceTime, whatever. Okay, so let's begin. Let's talk about the importance of cleansing your items when you bring them home, especially spiritual items. Okay, in understanding, I'm working a lot with my indigenous people. A lot of us have indigenous blood. It doesn't necessarily have to come from the Americas. There are some who are Norwegian, for example, that have indigenous blood. Indigenous means being native to that land. And my indigenous people are from Guyana and Trinidad. And I know for a fact there's some from Venezuela, because they're sister countries. And on my father's side, being Polish, and they were invaded by the Norwegian and certain Vikings, that is also indigenous blood. But I'm talking more in the frame of Native American. I have to use that term because that's what people are familiar with. So when I went to the powwow, I received this, and I said, this is a beautiful tabletto. Okay, and this was made by, it's a nation, it's called Coyotes Crafts, and it's made by the Circle of Nations. What's beautiful is tribes are no longer distincting themselves. They have come together as Circle of Nations, which is beautiful. Unity is beautiful. So how do we cleanse our products when we receive them? So let's go to this particular item. This particular item will be cleansed with tobacco water. Okay, now tobacco water, you can make it handmade. You can take your cigar, you can break up a fresh cigar, and you could cleanse it and pray over it and squeeze the actual leaves that come from the tobacco. And you can also refer to Sansista Brujo Lewis, who made a channel in making tobacco water. This is very important for our indigenous people. My tobacco water has particular essences of prayers and smoke and so forth. And some leaves of tobacco, it does appear white. I also put a little drop of colonia in it so that it can have that smell. It smells so good. Now you can buy tobacco water. If you really don't have time, you can actually buy it. Okay, so in working with this tobacco water and cleansing our products, I'm going to start with this tabletto, which I will be doing my readings for anyone who's interested for indigenous purposes, or they want to connect to their spirit guides. Okay, so let's begin. I have what we call a white flannel, a white pañuelo. I'm going to dip some of this, okay? And I'm going to take and I'm going to just rub it down. I did wash it down previously, but I want to show you guys this example. Smells so good. I am cleansing this particular tablet. Okay, so that this particular tablet, all the energies, because when we go to the store, not everyone has the same energies that we do. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with lower energies. That is their problem, but your energies are your energies. So when you do this, you're actually marking your territory to make sure that it belongs to you. So now I soaked it very good with tobacco water. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to actually use a cigar, okay? This particular cigar, if you are under 18, please stay away from smoke, from alcohol, and whatsoever. Our indigenous people did not drink alcohol. So giving rum and giving liquor to your indigenous people, your indigenous spirits that you're paying homage to, I don't recommend. They are happy with water, cassava chips, yuca, corn, and ground provisions. I do not suggest holy water really too much, because holy water is from the church, and all of those different beliefs is what actually colonized our people, those who have indigenous blood. So I have plain tobacco here, and here's my tableto, which I will be reading with my cards on. When I'm doing this, I'm actually cleansing it. This here is turning it backwards, and like I said, you have to be 18 or over, okay? And be careful with the smoke and the fire. This sets territory, and as I'm doing it, I'm praying. If you don't have a maraca, that's fine. Turn around and beat it. Do something for your vibration. Pray over it. This is a blessing, for example. This is a blessing that the great creator gives me messages to help those. This particular item will bless me and bless those who come to me for help. Whatever it is that you would like to say, you will say to cleanse your item. Okay, now, when I saw this particular spirit, she reminded me very much of myself, but also when I saw her, there was so much there at the powwow. I absolutely said I had to have her. I'm going to show you her after one more example. And I love this because I could take my time with you guys and show you everything that needs to be seen. Okay, so also too, one thing that I forgot is that we have sage. Sage cleanses items, as we know. Sage is very good in working with indigenous spirits, indigenous products, this is a product, this is considered a product, but now it is made of wood, so it also will be working with spirit, okay? So what we're going to do is we take a lot of smoke and we sage it out, because we don't know who touched our product. We don't know where their hands have been, or what, they probably were going through a bad day, right? Or anything. So you want to always cleanse your items, especially spiritual items, when you bring them into your house and they walk with you. So here, I'm going to cleanse it here like this. I'm going to cleanse all around it. I'm going to cleanse it. And I'm praying in my head as I'm doing it. Ever so often, after you do your readings, if you decide to do so, you always cleanse your product. Don't think that, okay, I did a prayer one day, I did a cleansing one day, it's going to work. Everything is good for the year. No, you must always stay in prayer and stay in cleansing. Okay, so now I cleaned it with tobacco water. I cleaned this particular product with sage and with tobacco itself. I am not blowing rum, as colonization has destroyed our indigenous people of this land. So now I have here my precious darling. I received her in the powwow, and I know that she was meant for me, because out of all the products and everything that was there, I was like, oh, I must have her. So now, in order to bring this particular statue to walk with spirit, now, once again, we're not idol worshiping and so forth. We are bringing spirits alive, so the energy comes to us. I will do the same thing. I have my flannel. I have my tobacco water that I showed you, and I'm gently going to cleanse her. I did wash her down before, but I want to show this example and share this experience with you guys. Now, another trick to this is when you receive a statue that really walks with you, and you will know as you become more spiritual, you will know what you're walking with. You will know the spirits that you're walking with. And you can actually make right in here, you could put your secrets. And I don't mind teaching, okay? Because I'm confident enough to know that my spirits will continue elevating, as this is a karmatic universe. So what I teach to you, I will grow through my spirits and they will teach me more. All right, so it's karma. The universe is karma. Whatever we do good, we receive it back. We receive it back. Whatever we don't do, that's what happens. So you put all your secrets that walk with your indigenous people or this particular statue. It could be stones, it could be leaves, it could be dirt. And then you can seal it. You could put like a clay plate, or you could put cement, and you can actually seal it to bring this particular spirit alive. Some of us in Santeria have different ways that we want to consecrate the spirit, or we want to feed the spirit, okay? So I cleansed her, just to give you an example, and this, it smells so good. I cleansed her with all of this tobacco, water, okay? And now what I'm going to do is similar to the same thing. I am going to blow tobacco smoke, okay? So when I do my reading, she will be close to me and she walks with spirit. It's actually a baptism. Like this. Okay? Ooh, that's strong. Ooh. So now, when I have done this, and she has been blessed with the water of tobacco water and so forth, and I will also bring her to life even more on the full moon, okay? Some people, I have very protective friends and very good people and godchildren that say, oh, don't show what you have. Don't let people see what you have because there's bad people out there. Let me tell you something. You have faith in your spirit. You know who has the evil eye on you. You will be able to channel and see who are your enemies, who are your friends, and what you'll tolerate with your friends and enemies. You'll be able to channel envioso and so forth. And your spirits will not let you down. Okay, so do not be afraid if people see the energies that you carry with you. They can't harm, they could do whatever they want to do. But when a spirit belongs to you, for example, I knew when I was in my freshman year of college, I already knew what she looked like, and I actually wanted a tattoo of her. So your spirit is going to walk with you regardless, and nobody can harm your spirits when they walk with the blessings of God, of the great creator, Alofi Olodumare. So now that I have blown tobacco smoke on this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy, what I'm going to do is, so that you see, and that's why I love YouTube, because I could take my time, and those who want to watch and learn, they learn, okay? Please also, those who are watching, please, I'm asking you for your blessings and consideration to hit the like button, to hit the subscribe, and also to share my channel, because I'll be focusing more here on YouTube. Even though the audience may seem less, it's more for me to do and to teach. So now, I am blessing her with the object of smoke, okay? I'm sending a lot of blessings of smoke, and this, you know, she already has a lot of beautiful energy from the powwow, actually, that I attended, and this particular energy that she carries walks with spirit. So all the energy that has touched her or looked at her, it is actually cleansed off. Now what I'm going to do, so you know how to charge your particular statue, and you can always comment me, email me, text me, 407-953-9713, and I'm at shadowofwolves777@gmail.com. So now what we're going to do is, I have the candle. Why am I lighting this one? Because I'm welcoming her in the house. Honestly, I have not opened her up fully. I wanted to save this video for you guys, and I was so busy I couldn't upload. So I did cleanse her before the video, and I haven't worked with her yet, even though she's been in my spiritual court for all my life, okay? So now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to cleanse her for the light. I'm going to go around her 3 times, 2, 3. And then now I'm going to go this way. 1, 2, 3. And she walks with the light, and she's full of blessings, and she's very, very happy. and I love you. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to let her sit here, and I'm going to show you towards the end where I have her sitting. A lot of our indigenous spirits, they like to work on the floor. They're very, very powerful in being grounded. Signals of smoke are done through prayers that works with the air as well. But we cannot have one without the other, can we? We cannot have air without water, air without fire, fire without earth, and so forth. So as I'm putting her to rest here, we will now, and I have my assistant, which is my son, that's going to help me and blessings to do the tarot reading for the day. Now that this particular energy of my tableto is cleansed and it is perfect, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the card reading for the today. And if you're listening to this now, or in 10 years from now, do know that the message is sent to you regardless, because it's meant for you. I am just asking that you like, share, and comment, okay? So also too, another request that just came from Spirit is that you also take in whatever message is being sent to you. When we get readings, the importance is understanding the deeper meaning behind the message. When we use cards, especially tarot cards or different cards in different energies, you need to know the importance. It takes a very great skill. It's almost like going to college and knowing how to read the cards, knowing how they fall one next to each other, knowing the purpose. It's not like, okay, those who are very psychic, with all blessing and being humble like myself, we don't need the cards, right? But I'm not going to disrespect my gypsy, because I do need the cards, because her energy is falling in place with me. In going to school to study these cards under Dickie Jo Mullen, she's a specialist in tarot reading. Tarot is not easy, because why? When you're reading tarot, even though these are not tarot, they're actually message oracles, okay? But when you're reading tarot, tarot walks with spirit. Not everyone is going to have the one card, say the Queen of Cups, is not meant to be the same meaning for a different individual. Every prescription and everything is different. So not only are you working with your spirit, but you're working with the skill of tarot reading. And in order to do that, it's very important that you bless your tarot cards before, and we'll get to that another time, okay? So in doing this, my son, my young shaman, okay, young wolf, you're going to read whatever comes out here, and you'll give the message to the people. So as we say, pick a card, any card. Your fate is your destiny. And I know I took a long time with this video, but we're going to do a one card reading for today, and he'll pull it for you. Okay, what is the name of the card?
Dancing the Spirits.
Okay, what does it mean?
Allow the power of spirit to move your body and express it as egoless. Spontaneous movement. Turn on some music, breathe, call in spirit, and allow the movement to move you. Movement is essential to your spiritual expression. My body moves with the rhythms and vibrations of spirit.
How beautiful. This is also, thank you so much, and that's confirmation. It's confirmation. Thank you. So in understanding dancing the spirits, you're changing the energy when you're moving your body. Avoid the stagnation and welcome spirit into your house. Remember, we spoke about energies that walk into your house. So welcome the spirit into your house and allow your body to make movement. This was very good. Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. Alafia, aho, ache, namaste. And thank you for watching Shadow of Wolves. Thank you for listening to Young Wolf. We send you blessings any day. Ache.